Elon will have to buy Tesla stock again, and that is as good of an indicator that you can get when it comes to timing the bottom of Tesla stock. Elon will be able to buy 304 million Tesla shares at $23.34. Now that's a nice return, isn't it? And the most important part about all of this is that he can do it at any time, literally at any time before January of 2028. Elon is able to acquire all of these Tesla shares because of the 2018 Tesla CEO Performance Award. Of course, this is because his performance indeed was quite spectacular. That's why the reward is so crazy high. But there is a huge incentive for Elon to exercise these stock options when Tesla stock reaches the bottom. Otherwise, he will have to pay a ridiculous amount of tax that he otherwise would not have to pay. This is all because of how the tax code is structured in the United States of America. Looking at the track record of Elon selling, well, we can quickly present an argument that possibly Elon is pretty good at timing Tesla stock. Now, for those of you who say, oh, Elon just makes Tesla stock just drop just by him selling Tesla stock, sure, he made S&P 500 drop together with Tesla stock. Now, remember that the first 3 times right here that Elon sold, he picked the time when to sell Tesla stock. These 2 particular times, I believe it was more of a forced emergency sale. So I wouldn't look at these last 2 sales too seriously in terms of that Tesla stock will keep going down just because Elon was timing the market, because I don't think he was. But the first 3 times, certainly, you can see as Elon sells each time, S&P 500 goes down together with Tesla stock. He picked perfect time each time when he was able to pick the time to sell. I live in Canada, by the way, so I will just assume that the numbers presented here in terms of tax rates are roughly right. And this is why watching when Elon Musk exercises the options is so important, because when he does that, all of the gains have to be subject to 40% tax, federal US tax roughly. But then later, once he has those shares, the gain on the increase is much more lower. Much lower. You want to exercise these options as soon as you can, unless you believe Tesla stock will keep going down. For example, if Elon believes that Tesla stock will be worth eventually, let's say, $1,000 per share, then the difference between exercising these options at $160 per share at roughly current prices versus exercising them much later at, let's say, $500 per share, the difference in taxes that he would have to pay if he eventually sells at $1,000 per share is about 16 or 17-ish billion dollars in tax savings. Also, we have to keep in mind that for Elon to buy all of these, to exercise all of these options, he needs $7.1 billion. Whew. That's a lot of money. Elon Musk just sold just under $4 billion worth of Tesla stock. I believe he sold that to put money in Twitter, although it is also possible that he's planning to exercise these options soon. So if Elon sold Tesla stock literally to buy more Tesla stock by exercising these options, you know, that is going to be so bullish for Tesla stock. And that, of course, would also explain perhaps why Elon Musk did not want to do a stock buyback until now. That is also something to at least consider. So this could possibly be one of the biggest Tesla stock catalysts to happen. And I also have a feeling, just a little bit of a hunch, that Elon exercising these options would or could maybe coincide roughly with also Tesla announcing a Tesla stock buyback. Not exactly maybe within days of each other, but roughly within the same period of time. It would clearly imply that Elon Musk at that time would believe this is a buying opportunity. It wouldn't be just words from Elon Musk, it would be his actions actually proving that he believes this is indeed a buying opportunity. If you watch this channel, you know my net worth is over $10 million. And I also have real estate. I'm a conservative investor. I preferably would not want to touch any of that real estate to trade into Tesla stock. But if a stock does keep dropping down a lot, and if the PE ratio keeps getting a lot more attractive, and if Elon Musk buys Tesla stock, meaning he exercises these options, then this is something that I might have to seriously consider. Do I want to trade a portion of that real estate into Tesla stock? Maybe, maybe not. Remember, I am a conservative investor, even though Tesla stock is the only stock in my stock portfolio, but this is something that I need to seriously consider and think about. After all, Elon has proved to be the best indicator for timing Tesla stock so far. I mean, literally right here, he picked the very peak of the market. I mean, you just look at S&P 500. Here we go. You can see that this right here was literally the peak of S&P 500, and it was only downhill for quite a while here. In the meantime, I will continue to dollar cost average because long term, I believe that Tesla will be the first company to solve full self-driving, and I believe that Tesla will greatly benefit from that. I believe that because of full self-driving, Tesla, not financial advice, this is just personal opinion, this is what I'm doing for myself only, I believe that Tesla will at least 10x before the end of 2030 because of full self-driving, and actually a lot more than just 10x. But when you see Elon selling and when the stock goes down together with the whole market, it begs the question, what does Elon know that we do not? And when Elon exercises these options, I can't help but think that it's going to be a dead giveaway that Tesla has reached, at least in Elon's eyes, prices that are extremely attractive. Remember, multiple times before, Elon has said on record that in his opinion, Tesla stock price at particular times was too high. But also he said, when he made one of those statements in one of the interviews, he also said that 5 years later, he believed that Tesla stock would be higher than at that moment when he said that one of these times. And indeed, now it is significantly higher than that. I played a clip from one of these interviews in 2 videos ago. So not the last video, but 2 videos ago from this one if you want to see that. But full self-driving makes me very bullish on Tesla stock. It's really impressive to see how much better it has gotten. I mean, a year ago, you would watch a video and it would just do silly things. every minute, basically. And now it just keeps on driving and driving and driving and driving, and it just works. I would expect this to continue. Remember, AI parameters, that the number of AI parameters that we use in AI models is growing by 10 times per year. So I have extremely strong reasons to believe that full self-driving will be solved. And of course, I believe it's going to be Tesla. These are 48 reasons why I only own Tesla stock in my stock portfolio. My name is Matt Posius. Like and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will see you in the next video.